Hello and welcome to Vietnam Today. I'm Yến and now come the headlines for this hour. Grand Parade marking 70 years of Dien Bien Phu victory. Paris rally in support of Trần Tố Nga's Agents Orange lawsuit. Rice field food market popular among foodies in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu. A grand ceremony to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the Dien Bien Phu victory was held in Dien Bien Phu City on May 7th, Dien Bien Province. That is a particularly important political event with great significance, status, and value. Many activities mark the occasion, including parade, which always draw a large crowd of spectators.
Braving a rain in the early morning, tens of thousands of local residents and visitors flocked to the stadium and thoroughfares where the parade would move through to witness the event. The celebration began with a flag-raising ceremony and salute cannons, followed by a military parade and procession of civil forces. The Dien Bien Phu victory on May 7, 1954 forced the French colonialists to sit down at the negotiation table to discuss and sign the Geneva Accords on ending the war and restoring peace in Indochina in July 1954, putting an end to the prolonged French colonial rule and heralding a new stage for the revolution in Indochina. This was a great and extremely significant victory in the history of Vietnam. Under the Geneva Accords, for the first time, the French government and each state participating in the Geneva Conference pledged to respect the sovereignty, independence and territorial integrity of Vietnam and absolutely not to intervene in the country's internal affairs. The French troops had to withdraw while North Vietnam was completely liberated, embarking on the building of socialism and becoming a large and firm rear for people in the South to push ahead with the struggle for national liberation and reunification.
More than 200 overseas Vietnamese and friends gathered with various organizations at the Palais de la République in Paris on May the 4th, local time, to express their support for Vietnamese friends Trần Tố Nga and Agent Orange dousing victims of Vietnam in a lawsuit against chemical companies that supply herbicides to the U.S. military during the war in Vietnam.
The rally took place ahead of the May 7th hearing at the Paris Court of Appeals, which continues the trial of the 82-year-old woman's lawsuit against chemical companies. Trần Tố Nga, born in 1942, suffered from 5 out of the 17 diseases, disorders, deformities, and malformations associated with dioxin exposure recognized by the U.S. In 2009, Nga appeared as a witness at the Court of Public Opinion in Paris, France, against the U.S. chemical companies. Lawyers William Boudon and Bertrand Bripoul will defend Nga and millions of victims of this toxic substance in Vietnam.
Now, Vietnam Curious wins Scottish Open Pool 9-Ball Championship 2024. 20 countries to join Hanoi International Petri Festival. Vietnamese curious Dương Quốc Hoàng has won the Scottish Open Pool 9-Ball Championship 2024 in Scotland, the UK. Hoàng made his story on May the 5th as he came from behind to secure a 10-8 win over Oscar Dominguez from the US.
In the semi-finals, Dương Quốc Hoàng beat Ko Pin Yi, a player from Taiwan, China, with a close victory of 10-9. Entering the final, Huang continued to show impressive performance against Oscar Dominguez. The two players struggled in each game, and Dominguez took the lead for most of the time. There was a time when the score was up to 8-4, and the U.S. quiz was only 2 games away from the victory. However, Huang was very calm and made many accurate moves to equalize the score at 8-8. The excitement helped him win the 2 deciding games, thereby taking the throne at the Scottish Open 2024 with a final score of 10-8. This was Huang's first international title and also the first international title of a Vietnamese pool player under the World 9-Ball Tour system.
Petris from 20 foreign countries are set to perform alongside Vietnamese artists at the International Petri Festival 2024, due to take place in Hanoi in October.
A total of 20 art troupes from across the world will be selected to participate in the festival, including those from China, Japan, the UK, Germany, France, the United States, Cuba, and Vietnam. Local artists will all represent the host country by participating in the event. The festival is expected to serve as a platform to showcase the creativity, skill, and cultural features of each participating nation.
Now, a food market near a vast expanse of rice fields and an irrigation canal in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province, southern Vietnam, opened its doors to food enthusiasts, offering tasty dishes to the area's foodies.
Hundreds of cars and motorbikes flocked to the food market as it reopened to sample local foods such as Vietnamese spring rolls, grilled corn, seafood, and Vietnamese pancakes from the 60 stalls there. Authorities first opened the culinary market in Nhật commune of Long Dien district on the Lunar New Year holiday, which ended on February the 18th, but later suspended its operation in order to set up extra parking space for cars. Food lovers are not only able to sample delicious food at reasonable prices, but also enjoy good vibes, beautiful sunsets, and ample fresh air at the market. One of the food market goers elaborated. Hundreds of local households are on the waiting list to open stores at the market, and the authorities would consider expanding the scale of the market in the coming time.
And that's the end for today. Thanks for your watching and goodbye for now.